The smell of gunpowder and blood hit me first, cutting through the ringing in my ears. My kitchen clock, somehow not broken, showed 2:37 a.m., a cold reminder of the nightmare I just lived through. I pressed the phone to my ear, voice steady as a rock even though my heart was racing. 911 dispatch, what's your emergency? The operator's calm voice sounded weird, like it came from a different world. This is Special Agent Tom Carver, FBI, I said, fighting to keep my voice from shaking. Active crime scene in my house. Multiple bad guys are dead. Quiet crackled on the line. Agent Carver, explain what you mean by dead people. My eyes looked at the body lying across my living room floor, blood spreading on the wood floor. 3 dead bad guys. I gave my address, 123 Elmwood Lane. Each word tasted like dirt. I need the SWAT team, not just regular cops. Coroner 2. Contact SAC Reynolds at the Bureau. Tell them it's Code Zulu. I put the phone down, the operator's questions fading into the scary quiet. My heavy breathing echoed in my broken house. What did they want? The question hammered in my head, not answered by the mess around me. It started at 2:03 a.m. A soft scraping sound downstairs, like a boot dragging on wood. After 13 years in the FBI, sleep never turned off my danger sense. My eyes opened fast, nerves on fire. The ceiling fan hummed, but the house felt wrong. I held my breath, ears listening past the wind in the trees and the tick of the hall clock. There, a muffled thud. Then a whisper of movement too careful to be an accident. I slid from bed, feet silent on the floor. My wife Claire was visiting her brother in Colorado. Lucky for her, I'd think later. Alone. I grabbed my Glock 19 from the safe under the nightstand, its weight making me feel better. Bullet ready, safety off. I skipped turning on the light, my eyes getting used to the dark. My suburban home was my battlefield, every corner memorized. From the upstairs landing, I looked into the front hall. Moonlight made scary shadows through the big window. Then I saw them. 3 figures in tactical gear moving like a trained team. White letters on their vests read, "Security," a fake cover for their danger. One, broad and still, was clearly the leader. I called him Alpha. The second one, Jumpy, was the rookie. The third one, Tech, messed with my security panel, a device in his gloved hands. They carried guns with silencers, professionals, not thieves. This was a mission, and I was the target. Calling local police might tip them off if they had a scanner. My job was to stop the threat, then deal with what came next. I went back to the master bedroom, heart steady but cold. My work computer was in the closet, too far away. My cell phone was on the nightstand, but a call now would be suicide. I positioned myself in a dark corner by the upstairs hallway. Glock aimed at the staircase. Footsteps hit the stairs. The rookie, sloppy, weapon loose. As his head came up the top step, I fired twice, the quiet shots thumping in the silence. He gasped, falling, his gun sliding away. One down. Alpha yelled, "Contact!" Tech scrambled back, but Alpha charged, his machine gun spitting fire. Wall. Pieces exploded near my head, bits stinging my cheek. I ducked, bullets tearing wood. Alpha was no beginner. Fast, precise. I fired to slow him, then jumped over the banister, landing hard on the stairs below, ankle screaming. Behind him now, I shouted, "Drop it! Federal agent!" Alpha spun, eyes cold. No fear, just focus. He raised his weapon. I fired 3 shots center mass. He slammed back, sliding down, blood smearing the wall. 2 down. Silence roared back, broken by Tech's frantic scrambling downstairs. I limped down, ignoring the pain, and found him at the patio door, panic replacing his cool act. "Hands up," I barked. He spun, clutching a metal tube, thumb on a switch. "Damn you!" he screamed, lunging not at me but toward the living room. His eyes screamed suicide, firebomb or explosive. I fired twice. He fell. The device rolled under the couch. 3 down. Breathing hard, I checked each one. Rookie, Alpha, Tech, all still. The living room was a war zone. Bullet holes, broken furniture, Claire's vase in pieces. I swept the house, every shadow a threat, clear. Leaning against the kitchen doorframe, ankle throbbing, I dialed 911, the Glock heavy in my hand. Sirens wailed as I stood staring at nothing. Claire's smile was my only shield against the darkness. Blue and red lights slashed through my broken windows. I met 2 local cops at the door, badge out. Special Agent Tom Carver, 3 dead bad guys inside, scene secure but contaminated. My team's coming. Their faces went pale, but they held the area. Unmarked SUVs rolled in. FBI's hostage rescue team. SAC John Reynolds, my mentor turned boss, walked through after the sweep. His sharp eyes missed nothing. My shaking, the blood on my cheek. Code Zulu, Tom. Hell of a morning, you okay? Physically, mostly, I said. Ankle shot. Mentally? Ask me later. I told him about the fight. Rookie's sloppiness, Alpha's skill, Tech's device. Crime scene people swarmed, marking evidence. Bagging bodies on the patio. Dawn bruising the sky. Reynolds said, "Their gear's top tier. MP7s, ceramic plates, encrypted computers. Not random." Tech approached with the cylinder. "Not explosive, sir. High-frequency data stealer. Military grade. For network theft." My gut twisted. "They wanted my work laptop or home network data," I said. Reynolds frowned. "Or something you don't know you have?" The house became a federal crime scene. My safe place, a slaughterhouse. The intruders were ghosts, no fingerprints, no matches, their gear untraceable, professionals. Reynolds said, "State level or private, like Victor Kane's outfit." Kane, a name from old bureau whispers. A rogue Defense Department consultant tied to secret ops. Reynolds dropped a bomb. Quantico got a weak hit on Alpha, linked to a shell company tied to Kane. A chill hit me. If Kane sent them, this was no random hit. It was a move in a game I didn't know I was playing. "They picked the wrong house," I said. Reynolds nodded. "We need to know why Kane targeted you and what data was worth this." On leave but relentless, I joined the Chicago field office's task force. My living room was a battlefield, the command center my war room. The data stealer was pre-programmed for specific signatures, but damaged, its secrets locked. My devices showed no break-ins, yet the precision unnerved me. What was worth this? The ghosts, Alpha, Rookie, Tech, left no trace. Sterile operatives. Reynolds said, "Kane style." We dug into Kane, a shadow broker of chaos. Coups? Disappearances? A myth until now. I studied files. His name, a boogeyman from my Quantico days. The task force linked my attack to odd incidents, tech audits, breaches, vanishing data, Kane's hallmarks. Weeks passed, then a break. Chatter spiked in Kane's networks. Accounts closed, communications went dark. "He knows we're coming," I told Reynolds. "My house was a failure, 3 dead, Alpha included. He's cutting losses." A low-level Kane operative, fearing elimination, tipped us to a Baltimore data hub disguised as a shipping firm. Crime scene. People cracked the stealer's fragment. It hunted Project Eclipse, a buried DARPA program I'd reviewed as a junior analyst. My name was logged in its files. "That's it," I said, dread rising. "They wanted Eclipse data, or my old access codes." Reynolds' face darkened. "Eclipse was dangerous, buried for a reason. If Kane wants it, we stop him." The Baltimore raid was surgical. I planned from the command post, ankles still tender, watching drone feeds. A power outage covered the HRTs. Assault. Kane's guards fell fast. Data guardians, not soldiers. Server rooms hummed with stolen secrets. "Alpha team at target," the leader reported. "No Kane, but Eclipse data is here." My heart raced. "He's there," I whispered. Then visual confirmation. Victor Kane, late 60s, suited, stood in the control room, unfazed by the breach. "Took you long enough, Carver," he said, voice cold. Eclipse was elegant, Wasted on your bureau, I cut in. You sent 3 men to kill me for it. Your empire's done. He smirked, hand twitching toward a console. Empires fall, others rise. I shouted, he's wiping data now. A stun grenade flashed, and Kane hit the floor, handcuffed, blood trickling. The hub's data exposed Kane's network. Markets manipulated, politics swayed. Eclipse was his masterstroke to control global trends. My eclipse time made me a loose end. Raids worldwide followed, his empire collapsing. I returned to Elmwood Lane, repaired but scarred. Claire's presence healed, but the night lingered. Awarded commendation, I took Reynolds's offer. Led a task, force against threats like Kane. One autumn morning, coffee in hand, I watched kids bike past. The Glock stayed in its safe, but I was ready. Kane's shadow was gone, but others waited. I'd defend this dawn, no matter who came knocking.